Hello everybody and welcome back to Cracked Up Games and welcome back to Wind Waker Randomizer. We're picking up pretty much right where we left off. Trying to remember some of the things that I have to do on this island. Alright, I do know one thing that I can do real quick. Switch it over to nighttime. Alright. There we go. Shush, shush! Take off! Go away! Okay, bye. And there she goes. Alright, so this is a kind of interesting side quest, because you can follow her around, just Metal Gear Solid it, try and keep from being spotted, or you can just stand here and watch. So let's have a little bit of conversation while we're waiting. So yeah, so like I was saying before, I've played this game several times. I've played this randomizer a few times. Never actually finished a randomizer run. I kind of always stop towards the end of the game because at that point, once you have all the progress items, it's just like a normal game and it kind of takes away a little bit of the excitement, like a little bit of the fun. Like there's no randomization anymore to see what you can get. So yeah, it always kind of takes away the motivation. This time, though, this playthrough I'm definitely going to be finishing, of course, for obvious reasons. But yeah, I've always used a tracker before. So there's a program called Emo Tracker that's built for a bunch of different randomizers where, especially for Zelda randomizers, although it can be used for some other ones. But basically, like, it'll show a map, it'll show where certain items are, and like it'll like light up what's available to you as you get items and stuff. I'm not using one of those this time for the first time, so this will be an interesting challenge. You startled me. What do you want? My heart is racing. You scared me. Wait, are you? Kind of creep who goes around at night scaring people. That's just plain mean. Miss, who do you think you are, anyway? An ally of justice. What? An ally of justice? I'm not a thief, I swear. I haven't stolen anything. Well, yeah. Please let me go. It was just an impulse, that's all. Just a bad idea. Why won't you say anything? Does this mean you're mad at me? I'm a Lucario. I can't talk. Could you at least listen to the circumstances in my life that led up to this moment? Please, you owe me that much. Sure. I was once the richest little debutante in this town. Did you know that? But one day, a monstrous bird came and took me away to a terrible place called the Forsaken Fortress, where I was locked up and held captive. Oh, it was awful. My father spent every last rupee in his coffers in an attempt to get me rescued. That's right, every last bit of our family fortune, gone. That was when my life of poverty began. Now, every day, from morning until night, I'm busy working for the open-air shop. So as you can see, at least I'm trying to settle into my poor lifestyle. Doesn't that just tug at your heartstrings? What do you say about the tragic events in my pitiable life? That's terrible. And to make matters worse, for some reason I still can't figure out, that slob Maggie, who was the poorest girl in town, suddenly got filthy rich. Maggie, of all people. Makes me so mad that I want to do something terrible. Grr! Do you understand my plight? Very well. Then you'll let me go? Unfortunately, no. But why not? Because I'm honest. It's true, I know I'm quibbling over nothing, but being so poor weakens a person's very soul. Ma'am, that really hits home a little bit. Okay, so, shush. But it's time I quit making silly excuses for myself. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, I didn't have to sink down to the level of a common thief. I'll never do anything like that again. What an amazing feeling. I've let all of my worries out of my heart. Wow, I actually feel refreshed. Let me at least thank you. Please, take this. You have 100 rupees! You're not that poor! Don't look at me like that. I didn't steal it. It washed up on shore, so I picked it up. You picked up 100 rupees on the shore and you're still trying to steal from a safe! Don't tease me like that. It's not a bottle, it's 100 rupees. I wish my soul could be that beautiful. Oh, what am I saying? When you live in poverty, you can say the cheesiest things without blinking. Cheesiest things without blinking an eye. So, I guess I should go soon. My father will start worrying. Goodbye, little ally of justice, and good luck to you. Bye. That's for tonight. Okay, so yeah, normally in the game, up until a certain point in the game, you can actually find her back in the house where I talked to Maggie. Her and her father are there, and they are absolute snobs. They are like super, super rich, and they are just incredibly uptight. And and after you clear the Forsaken Fortress, or after a certain point in the game, she disappears, and you can go, when you go to the Forsaken Fortress the second time, and you end up rescuing them, they're switched. Maggie is now in the rich house, and that girl Mila is now poor. Alright, so let's do this. Yeah, okay then. Welcome to the fleet. I am the great Admiral Dolvolsky. Look sharp, for we are the sole protectors of this island. Admiral, red alert! All hands on deck! Sonar shows that schools of deadly giant squid are approaching. All ships prepare for battle. But there! Aho, I see. The fiends approach. There are 3 squid groups, a large one, a medium one, and a small one. If we allow them to come any closer, the children on the island will be in grave danger. Sailor, take command of our new radar system to seek out and sink all of these fiendishly hidden enemies. But be warned, you have only 24 cannonballs that you can fire. To destroy the marauding squid pods, you must score 4 direct hits on the large, 3 on the medium, and 2 on the small. Use left stick to move the cursor and press A to fire a cannon blast. May your aim be true. That is all. That is all the instruction you need. Is that clear, sailor? Sure. Excellent. So far, our best sailor has managed to destroy all of these giant squid using only 20 cannonballs. May you fight as bravely. Okay, so like, normally I use. Oh, hello. So, oh, okay. This is the large one immediately. That's fantastic. So, normally I admittedly use save states for this. I'm not going to do that here, just because that feels... sorry, hold on. Okay. That's the easiest time I've ever had with this minigame. Okay. Excellent work, sailor. Your deeds have successfully protected the peace on this fair island. We are so very proud. The children on the island would like to thank you, sailor. Yay! 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 Oh, thank you, Mr. Sailor! I take this dense pearl! Okay, thank you! Okay, so that's a necessary progress on. Whoa, wait a second. 19? Hey, that's a new record. So, you get this too. A piece of fur. That's normal. I don't think that got randomized. I think that's a normal reward here. So, thanks for playing all that. I can't tell you how fun it's been for me. And, don't forget your umbrella or nothing on your way out the door. You say that, but it can't rain in this game that I know of, except for, like, a specific part in the story. And when you get near one of the big octos, but for a different time. Alright, so... Oh, hello, guy. You know, this thing may look like a windmill, but it's... Windmill, not meal. But it's actually a wind-powered Ferris wheel, used to harness the wind's power to spin in quite a nifty manner. We rarely get a favorable wind around here anymore, so it doesn't budge. Pretty sure it's not broken or anything, though, so if the wind blew in the right direction again, we just have to hit the power switch out back to get it moving. Well, that's a pretty incredible wind we've got blowing right now. The funny thing about this Ferris wheel is the fact that it doesn't matter how strong the breeze is, it still won't budge unless someone presses the power switch. I don't know why they didn't just make it work like a regular old windmill. That would have been way better. Okay, where is the switch again? What is this for? I've never understood why there's like this little indentation here. I don't know of any purpose it serves. Okay, so... where is the switch for this? I don't remember where it is. I know it's somewhere through here, or I thought at least. Hello, sir. Why do you live in this windmill, sir? Salvatore, is that your name? I think that's his name. Alright, so where is the switch for this? Isn't there like a ladder somewhere that you climb up to reach it? Oh, yes. I actually remember now. There it is. Ow. Here we go. This is it. Alright, so I guess I've already got the wind in the right direction out of sheer coincidence. So let's hit the switch and see what happens. There we go. Get the windmill a-turning. Yep. Ow. Yep. That was a little farther than I intended. That's unfortunate. Alright, so now let's try going in here again. And ride the windmill. And jump on board. Wait for it to go around. Unfortunately, I don't have fire arrows right now, or else I'd be able to... Oh, hello, beetle ship. Don't have fire arrows, otherwise I'd be able to light up a treasure chest, but that's just something I'm gonna have to deal with on a later time. So normally you shoot fire arrows into that as it's going around and light up the beacon, and it reveals a treasure chest on that little island over there. You can actually kind of see the shape of where it's supposed to be from here. There's like a little bit of an indentation. Alright, and jump out here. I don't actually know if I can go in here yet. Nope, door's locked and can't be opened. I think I need the Picto box before I can go in that, unfortunately. So, I think I might be done on this island for now. Let's get it back to daytime. Let's see, I don't remember. Once I get the Picto box, there's more stuff I can do. But yeah, this guy normally, he's part of one of the side quest chains, for the, like, merchant trade chain. It normally gets you, something called the magic armor that will make you invincible. I can't remember if it drains magic or rupees. I know in Twilight Princess there's one that drains rupees. I don't remember if that's the case in here. Let's go to... Actually, hold on. I know one place I need to go real quick. But yeah, in Twilight Princess, I know the magic armor in there drains rupees. I think the one in here just drains magic while you have it active. It makes you invincible. But that side quest chain will not have a progress item because that's considered one of the long side quests. And let's grab this. A tingle statue. That's not very helpful. But yeah, normally this is where you get the fire and ice arrows. You can only get here using the Ballad of Gales. So let's see. I've got the Deku Leaf and I've got bombs, so actually let me go back to Outset Island to the forest. Because I think there's something I can do here with that combination. Oh, why am I so far away from the coast? Let's sail up to this side. And swim my way over. Turn around. You know, I wonder when I get the Master Sword if this Bone Club is going to change. That makes me very curious now. Same with the shield. I wonder if it's going to change when I get the Mirror Shield. Excuse me. At least those trees aren't as annoying as the ones in Skyward Sword, since in those you have to completely destroy even the stump to be able to walk through them, pretty much. Collision is not great with those. Yeah, actually, kind of the opposite. It's a little too interesting. That's a thing. Actually, it's more the collision is a little too good in Skyward Sword, and you just outright cannot walk through it as long as even the littlest bit of the tree still remains. Right, and start gliding. This is a fun item. I like the Deku Leaf in this game. Kinda sucks a little bit that it's a multi-step process most of the time that you want to use it, since you generally end up having to change the wind direction, but it's still a fun item to use. Okay, there is a Mothla here. Let's try and ignore that, because I really don't feel like dealing with that right now. And this is our target. Okay, what? Oh, it's not the button. Oh my god, the bombs are Voltorbs. That is amazing. That is amazing. I am loving this. Alright, let's see. I don't remember what's in here. I think it's one of the Great Fairies? Yes, okay. Hello, ma'am? I actually kind of like these Great Fairy designs. They're kind of neat. They're a little weird with the forearms and stuff, but they're still kind of neat. They're unique enough, at least. And let's see what we get. Another treasure chart. Okay, that's not terribly useful. I will, however, grab one of these fairies. Take it to Grandma. Oh god, he has fangs. I didn't notice that before. I mean, it fits. I would expect Lucario to have fangs, but still. Alright, so now let's get out of here. There's gonna be a Moblin down here, but I don't want to deal with him, so let's just boogie on down. Hurry, boogie faster! Whew. Getting some close calls here. Right, and let's see. Where is the water? Water is here. Water is you. I was expecting to land on that rock and get hurt, honestly. Alright, let's take this ferry to Grandma and then hope I remember how to actually use it properly. I think you have to lock onto her before you use the ferry. There's been times where I've accidentally wasted it in the past, which is very unfortunate. Music in Grandma's house sounds like Kingdom Hearts music. Right, and use the ferry. Okay, there we go, yeah. Lark, is that you, Lark? Grandma's always happy to see your bright, shining face. Lark, my dear, sweet Lark, the Lucario that I adopted, just found in the woods several years ago and decided to take home as my grandson. You're safe. That's wonderful. Just wonderful. Did you do this? Did you heal me? Oh, you're such a sweet child. Oh, that's right. You and your sister Errol all are trying so hard to be strong, and I've just been sitting here moaning and worrying. I'm your grandmother. I'm the one who should be taking care of you. I'm so sorry, Lawrence. I haven't even considered what you must be going through. I'm a terrible grandma. Lawrence, this is all I have to give you right now. You can keep it in your empty bottle. Soup! So yeah, this soup is awesome because you can use it twice. It fully heals all of your hearts, it fully heals all of your magic, and your attack is doubled until you take a hit, and that is fantastic. You and your sister love this soup, don't you? If you run out, I can make it for you anytime you like. Grandma's going to try to be strong, so you try to be strong too. But don't do anything reckless, alright? Sure, I have a bone. Alright, let's take that soup off of our inputs before I accidentally waste any of it. I have done that before. Since I'm not exactly using a GameCube controller, I'm using a PS4 controller, so sometimes I get the buttons mixed up. Right. Okay, I actually don't remember. That's actually not the direction I wanted to go. I don't remember if the main treasure item that Beetle has is replaced by anything after you buy it. So let's see. Let me go ahead and buy this treasure chart because I have 346 frickin' rupees. I really don't have to worry about running out anytime soon.
Thank you.
Alright, and let me go out and come back in and see if it's replaced with anything. I'm guessing probably just Hyoi pears, but I need to find out for sure. I'll probably need... yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll probably need Hyoi pears eventually, but I need a bait bag first. I also really need a grappling hook so I can have reason to go and actually get the Triforce cards I have translated, so I can try and get those treasures. For now, let's see, where else can we go with this? Still got a few minutes to kill. Let's see, Tingle Island, Great Fish Isle. I don't think there's any chests there that I can get right now. Something. Let's go to Southern Prairie Island. Is this one I can actually do? Or is this the one that got eaten by an octopus? I don't remember why you can go to this island specifically. I'm gonna avoid those for now. Okay, so the lookout towers, all those have potential to have progress items, but I'm trying to hold off on those as much as I can. Just because they're a lot easier for me if I have the boomerang. Having the bombs right now, I'm not great at them because while they did do some of the quality of life improvements from the Wii U version, they did not have it to where you can see the bomb trajectory like you can in that one. It's still just the regular aiming from the GameCube version, and that's kind of unfortunate. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. But yeah, so having just the bombs, it makes the... Right, I have bombs. Okay, there's something else I need to do at Outset Island once I'm done with this. Power bracelets! Heck yeah! Okay, that's fantastic. Now I can lift heavy things. Now once I get the bait bag, I can deal with the pig at Outset Island, so that'll be helpful. But yeah, so there's one more thing that I just remembered that I need to do at Outset still. So let's go get that done. Where is the King of Redlands? There you are. Kind of wish that the mod replaced Link's sounds with just random Lucario noises, just because I feel like that would be funny. Because I know some of the character models also have custom character voices with them, but I don't think that the Lucario one did, which is kind of unfortunate. They went far enough as to give custom items and even custom bombs, but not enough to just make Link make Lucario sounds. Kind of selective there with their customizations, I guess. Maybe the sounds are harder to do, I don't know. I don't know how to do stuff like that. Alright, here we go. I almost completely forgot about this, even though I saw it earlier. There we go. That was probably the fastest that I've ever done that. Also, that music was very loud. Will probably be a bit lower for you guys than it was for me, but that was very loud. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get out, because Link swims a little faster than the King of Red Lion's cruise speed. Piece of heart. Not great, but I'm almost have another full heart container, so that's going to be very helpful. Alright. And cruise my way out of here. Alright, now let's move on. So, once again, where can I go from here? Forest Haven, I can't actually get in there until I have the grappling hook. Tower of the Gods, is that there already? Even without putting all the Goddess Pearls in? I'm actually curious. Let's go check out Dragon Roost, because I believe I can do most of the stuff here, since the main thing you need for that is just existing. In fact, the bombs will actually help me do even more here, because I can do stuff without having to rely on bomb flowers. Can I do anything with the headstone back here, since I already have the Song of Wind, or whatever it's called? Can I do anything with this? Yes, I can. Okay. Sure, that makes sense, because even though I already have the Song of Passing, Tot still had a thing to give me. Hey! That's a piece of heart. Health increase, get. Alright, let's go blow up this rock. Nope. That's not right. That is not the button I wanted to press. Oh. Challenge something? Can I do this? I assume I can do this. I mean, it's just on... it's just on Dragon Roost, so it shouldn't be anything too difficult. Probably gonna run through this and then leave this episode here, and then we'll continue next time with exploring around Dragon Roost. Oh, Mothras. Y'all aren't enemies of it. Oh, Christ. Ow. Stop that. Ow, stop that. Pressing the wrong buttons. Thank you. Spin attack. I'll get off. Okay, you're a door, but I haven't done let's see. What is in here? Oh, choo-choos. That's easy. I'll grab these choo jellies, even though I can't actually do anything with them yet, since I don't have the spoils bag. Even though I think the only thing you can really do with Chew Jelly is just getting potions. That is the last one, so that opens up. And let's go on through. Find out what treasure awaits. The Hero's Charm. Not terribly useful, but it just lets you see the health of enemies. It's not really the most useful thing. It's also like the only Zelda game to have something like that, to my knowledge. I am, however, curious if it looks normal or if they've modified it for this model. So we'll see that when we get out of here, and then I'll leave the video there. Alright, so time to see what this looks like. Oh, that's terrifying, actually. I love how Lucario's nose fits through that, but it still looks terrifying. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm not gonna be using that. So yeah, that's gonna call this episode here. Next time we'll continue on with Dragon Roost, looking around, see if we can find anything. And then may actually go ahead into Dragon Roost Cavern. I won't be able to complete it without the grappling hook, but maybe I can find something else useful in there. So until then, though, if you like the video, consider leaving a like. If you have any suggestions on how I can improve or anything else you want to share, consider leaving a comment. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. Until then, I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.